Good morning, everybody. On this sunny, I think it's Thursday. God, the days are going so quick, aren't they? So at least it's the 2nd of April today and not the 1st of April, and April Fool's Day. So welcome aboard to any of you who are watching, and I hope you've had a very, very good night's sleep. Many of you are saying that you've been feeling really stressed with the situation, with the unknown and everything. So your energies are always highest in the morning, as soon as you wake up. So if we can be more mindful of our thoughts first thing in the morning, whatever the outcome of this, hopefully there's going to be more of a community spirit, and there's going to be a better world on the other side of this. I know there's some beautiful videos flying around where people are realising the power of community, and of course many of us can't go out for a coffee with a friend, we can't go out for a meal with a friend, we can't spend time with our friends, we can't have hugs, we've got to have virtual hugs. So I just had a thought. I was talking to a few friends yesterday who are getting enormous benefit out of these sessions I'm doing in the morning, and I'm just doing them to keep you all upbeat and to check in with you and hope that you're all okay. These are very challenging times, of course, but sometimes we only appreciate things because they're taken away from us, and it may be that we only appreciate friendships or loved ones because we appreciate them more so. We maybe appreciated them before, for sure. I know a few of you are doing shops for your parents or elderly neighbours and things, and seeing people through the window and not being able to hug them or talk to them, it's heartbreaking. But one thing's for sure, we're going to appreciate a lot of things at the end of this. So, if you do journal, it's handy to put things like that in the journal. Who are you going to appreciate the most? Maybe who's going to appreciate you the most when all this is over? Because it will be over. This is not going to happen until we're all 90. And I was thinking yesterday, wouldn't it be wonderful if there's a huge sense of community after this? I've noticed when I go out for a walk, the weeds are growing around the trees on the pavements, and nature's taking over. The deer are going back in the park, the dolphins are going back into Venice. And there was something about, I think it was something like 6,000 or 6 million turtles were starting to lay their eggs on the beaches in India, which I thought was just wonderful. So, there is going to be a lot of good that comes out of this. Of course, we're in the unknown, and the unknown is scary to most people. But if we set the intention for the day that we're going to be positive, and it was funny because I love singing. I think many of you know I love singing. And I've always loved singing. And I was singing in the shower this morning, and I'd coordinated with a friend, so we were singing the same song. So if you haven't guessed already, it's the one I put on my Facebook wall, The Hollies. So just a little bit of fun like that, For those of you with children that can't see the grandparents at the moment, and I know there's many of you, because many of you have been in touch, it might be worth, getting the children to sing at 4 o'clock in the afternoon. I'm only making suggestions, or 2 o'clock or midday or whatever, and singing grandparents' favourite songs, even if it's a really old one that's maybe not as hip hop and trendy as maybe some of the modern ones. I realise that many of us are kind of sending songs to one another through WhatsApp, and I just think it's great. And we need to just keep each other strong, we need to look after each other in these times. One of my friends said the other day they were doing a group where they were all dancing in the kitchen. So I think it's wonderful. There are ways around this. We don't need to kind of look at the doom and gloom all the time. But isn't life like that? Even when we're doing a job that we don't like, we can still put a smile on our face. I know many of you have got painted or coloured rainbows in your windows. I know many of you have got teddy bears in the windows for children that go past, for the teddy bear hunt. There's so much that we can do to keep the camaraderie spirit going, and this is what we need to do. So I wonder if any of you have any ideas, because some of the songs have gone viral, some of the funny videos have gone viral, and why not? It's about celebrating laughter, and I think laughter and song are or rather two of the best things that we can do. So anyway, on a personal note, what I've decided to do, because I've got clients now for readings, healings, hypnotherapy and life coaching sessions. Obviously I'm doing them through Skype, although you would all be very, very welcome to come around for a meal and a cup of tea, but unfortunately at this time we can't. So if any of you do want a private session, then obviously just let me know. But I'm just very aware of time for all of us, and I know some of you are busy. I do realise that some of you are working. So what I thought I'd do, I'd keep the morning sessions maybe to about half an hour. They've all been intuited, to be honest, so I know some of them have been 45 minutes, some of them have been an hour or thereabouts. But I just wanted to check in with you all and kind of give you a huggle or, an esoteric hug or a hand wave or a high five or whatever. And just say hi to you all and just try and keep everybody upbeat, try and keep everybody happy as much as we can. Obviously, it may be that within your family there are tensions, within the children, or I know grandparents are, perhaps feeling a little bit lonely at the moment, because that's hard. I certainly haven't relished being separated from my granddaughters at all. But we can look through photographs, we can phone them through social media and different things. So, excuse me, one tiny change to your day, even with the intention that whatever kind of is flowing, flying around, whatever's in the news, whatever's in the media, even when we just wake up some days and feel a bit how can we make ourselves more positive? Do we put our favourite video on? Do we put our favourite music on? Do we put our favourite clothes on, I put makeup on for myself, I put my favourite clothes on for myself. So think of something, at least one thing that you can do today to make you smile. Dance with the children, colour with the children. I was talking to my friend yesterday and he was saying that one of the people he works with is absolutely loving this because he loves music, he loves playing music. So he's in the recording studio making music, he's loving being with his children, he's loving being with his family. People are loving getting out in the gardens, people are appreciating a walk more than maybe what they did before. So yeah, I'm going to keep the morning sessions going for the time being. If you want me to keep them going over the weekend, do let me know. I do tend to go out for a walk in the afternoon, so it's not a problem to do them in the morning. But I don't want you to get bored of me. I don't want you to get bored of listening to my voice. I want to just kind of, help you all to feel a little bit more positive, because obviously I bring a positive energy and a healing to these sessions in some way, shape or form. So I was thinking about Terry Wogan and Radio 2. They used to have Pause for Thought. They had the Janet and John stories. They had obviously the music intervals and obviously the different interviews with maybe actors or actresses or, somebody who'd made a difference in the community. And obviously because, it's only little old me, trying to think of ways to be inspired with you guys. Because I only did this in the first instance because somebody said, look, Mary, I'm really struggling with the fear here and, all the unknowns and all the rest of it, which I can really fully understand. I'm lucky that I haven't watched the news properly anyway for about 6 or 8 years. And that was a conscious choice that I made. And yeah, I do find out what goes on. You find out through Facebook or FaceTime or WhatsApp. I'm not saying never watch the news. It might be that you love watching the news and that's okay. But maybe be aware of your mood when you've watched it. Do you feel better? Do you feel grumpy? Maybe be aware of what you feel and how you feel during the day. Is there a time of day when you feel really great? Is there a time of day when you feel a bit bleh? And obviously at this time, it may be that you require a siesta. Some people have been getting up later in the morning. Do what's right for you at this time. Listen to your body, listen to your soul, listen to everything, to all aspects of yourself that will keep you stronger. You know, maybe listen to the children more, listen to the inner child within yourself more. Maybe read that book that you've always wanted to read. Anyway, so in true form, as I normally do in the day, I have picked a card. These are the Open Circles Academy Dare to Dream cards. So this one I'll read out to you. Life is not merely a survival trip. Don't settle for living inside your tiny comfort zone. Life is about living fully and experiencing abundance in all facets of life. All you need to do is remain open to whatever unique experiences life offers you. Say yes to life and you'll find so many doors of opportunity will open to you. There is a world in a blade of grass. Just open your eyes to truly see it. Isn't that lovely? I know the other day, you know, I was watching two ladybirds just on one of the trees in the park at Ovive, and it was amazing just watching them. You know, yesterday I was watching the ducks and the swans on the lake, and, you know, they're totally not bothered about what's going on in our world. And, you know, you never see animals stressing about different things. It just seems quite sad that we humans just, you know, go off on one or suffer with depression or anything. The only animals that suffer with depression are the ones that usually get put in zoos or are not treated correctly. So, food for thought for you today. How can you look after yourself more? How can you look after your loved ones more? How can you look after your home more? It may be that you want to clear out the spare room or do some decluttering. You know, it may be you want to plant a tree. It may be that you want to decorate up a tree. I remember when I lived in England, the beautiful pine tree that was in the corner of the garden. After Christmas, all the tinsel off the tree or that I'd used to decorate the pictures and everything else, I just put it on the tree. You know, it was the middle of January and I thought, well, I don't care if it puts a smile on people's face as the local bus went past, or, you know, if they got stuck in a traffic jam trying to get into Preston. I just thought it was a really good idea. You know, you can decorate a tree with many, many, many things. Christmas decorations, bells, ribbons, balloons, CDs, many, many things. So whatever you choose to do today, I do hope that today is a good day for you. And, you know, if you set the intention that today is going to be better than yesterday and then tomorrow is going to be even better than that and so on and so forth, that's what you're going to get. And if those monkey minds just start chattering away, then, you know, you can very politely tell them to get lost or bog off or whatever you choose to say to them. So anyway, I do intend to carry on the morning sessions. I'm just going to be more mindful of time, maybe keep them a little bit shorter, 15, 20 minutes, something like that. Maybe do them for half an hour. I will go with my intuition, of course. If there's any particular topics you want me to discuss, I can discuss power animals, spirit guides, healing, how to use it, how to use your own positive mental attitude, affirmations. Most of you know, I've been a healer all my life, and it's quite normal for me to use energy, obviously in the wisest possible way. Many of you know I've been psychic, and I do clairvoyant work and mediumship work. I'm also a hypnotherapist, psychotherapist. I ran a meditation group for 6 years, and, you know, of all the clients I've ever worked with, I think in, goodness knows, 17, 20 years, I think I've had about 14 clients who didn't feel better on some level, you know. I'm not saying I have the answer to everything, because I don't. That would be a complete lie. What I'm saying is that I just do my best. You know, I would like to say that I give 200%, if not more, to my clients. So what I'm going to do is maybe do some meditations in the morning, as well as the, you know, little positive affirmations that float around. If any of you have any ideas or any subjects you want me to discuss or anything like that, you know, just ask. So yeah, I've listened to a very, very positive record this morning, singing in the shower, and you know, just think of all the ways that you can maybe bring some more positivity to your day, bring some more light, bring some more love to the day. Many of you know I'm very aware of spirits and spirit guides and things that are around me. And when I woke up this morning, Lord Ganesha was with me, which was quite a surprise. I used to get him quite a lot when I was in Bali, and over the years I've had him in meditation, but certainly when I was in Bali working with Hindus, he came in more. So you know, it was quite powerful. And Lord Ganesha, whether you believe in these things or not, if you're ever stuck with you know, a bump in the road, or you've got a barrier, you've got a block, and we all have blocks in our life, and sometimes they're there for a reason, because, you know, we might be doing a really horrible job and we just think, oh, I'm getting really fed up with this, and then a few weeks down the line, right, I'm getting really fed up with this, and then the anger kind of propels us somewhere else, you know, right, I'm going to do something about this. And if we ask Lord Ganesha, whether you believe in him or not, you've nothing to lose. But if you ask him to help you to clear the blocks in your life, you know, it may be that you have a block towards love, it may be you have a block and you feel that you are stuck in the fear and you can't move through the fear, which is a horrible feeling. I've shared with many of you that for many, many years, fear was the first thing on my mind. It was through the day, it was when I was on lunch. You know, it was really, really, really hard to break through that. And what happened was, eventually, you know, I kind of kept hitting the brick wall, kept hitting the side of the goldfish bowl. So many times I thought, right, I'm done with this. I'm done with this. I'm done with belittling and criticising myself, giving my power away to the fear. And I'm going to start to find happiness in life. And for those of you that may or may not know, there is something called the upper limits of happiness. And we often think that if we're happy, there has to be a recompense. You know, we have one good day, we have a bad day. And it actually doesn't have to be like that. We can choose to have a good day every single day, but it is a choice. So, over to you guys, because, you know, we make between 50 and 70,000 decisions a day. We have all those thoughts going around in the old, you know, in the old brain. Where will you put your attention today? It's up to you, isn't it? But why don't we just choose that just for today, we're going to be happy. Just for today, we're going to put a smile on our face. Just for today, we're going to see the positive in anything and everything that we can. So, I'll leave it there. Any of you that have thoughts on meditations, I know there's been one flying around on power animals and things. I may well do a meditation on that. So I'll have a brainstorm. I'm not going to do the meditation tonight, but I will be back on here in the morning. I do try to aim for about 11 o'clock, 10 past 11, 11:11, which is a powerful time in and of itself. For those of you that know about numerology, 1111, 11:11 adds up to 4. 4 is angel time. So any thoughts you have, any requests you have, any of you that need me to send a healing, any of you that want a private appointment with me, just private message me. So I bid you all farewell. Have a wonderful, wonderful day. Dance in the kitchen, you know, put some rock and roll on, put some musical chants on, put your favourite candle on, put your favourite underwear on, put your favourite lipstick on. For you guys, I don't know, maybe put your favourite shoes on. You can always imagine you going down the pub with your mates for a game of pool or a game of footy or a game of rugby, I guess, I don't know. But yeah, keep smiling. Whatever happens, keep smiling, even if you don't feel like smiling. And if it really gets too much for you, for goodness sake, just ask. I'm here, you know. So yeah, hugs to all of you, or huggles to yourself, as me and my friend Tony say. And yeah, just do the best to find the real you under the masks. Do the best to keep yourself positive today. Anybody else is you know, it's their business, isn't it? If they choose to be negative, you can't be responsible for anybody other than yourself, unless obviously you've got children. But maybe if you can, take time to watch the children. Children are so innocent, they have so much love, they have boundless energy, because they don't give their energy away to fear. That's why. It's really, really simple. So when we begin to reclaim our energy, we begin to change things. So yeah, find the rainbow in your day, find the sunshine in your day, and lots of huggles, lots of love, and I will see you in the morning. Bye.